Family and friends, welcome back to the channel. You know, on a lot of videos, people in different countries, they say, oh, the people are so nice. And I'm not saying it's not true, or you always hear that, but I have to say it's true. The Albanian people are great, so much so, they're almost too nice. I brought up to you before, like when we first got out of our Airbnb and came here, April was sick, she still had that cold. And so the landlord goes, what? And she came over, chicken soup, tickling tea for April for no reason, brings me an umbrella, just unbelievably nice. So as I gotta tell you a story, you don't like it. As you exit my house and I turn left to go to my grocery store, I gotta pass this barber every day. And he knew I was American, so he would see me and he would come out of his shop, provided he's not cutting someone's hair. He's trying to introduce himself, really doesn't speak English, just a couple words. He knows problem and no problem. I think that's about it. And we would always kind of use sign languages, you know, but he taught me mir and he taught me shoe mir. Now mir means good or okay, because I would say sieni, a greeting to someone. And Albanian people always comment back mir. So I'm like, what is mir? You know, so the sound like, oh, means good or okay is what I found out later. And then he was trying to teach me shumir. And I'm like, what's shumir? He goes, mir and shumir. And I'm like, oh, very good, okay. And he would quiz me every day. And I kept forgetting how to say it. And so he would go, mir, and then he'd look at me and he'd go, shumir. And then we'd laugh, you know, and that was the nature of our relationship. Just really nice guy. So as you can see, I'm bald, really don't need a barber, but I still grow hair like here, and I hate that look, you know? So April would typically take like a Norelco electric shaver and do my head, but we couldn't put it in the luggage. Now, this is my fault. I am terrified of a straight razor. You know, someone taking it, I'm just horrified. I'm horrified. You know, I can't do it, never done it until now. So I was getting kind of straggly on the sides. So I go to him like, hey, you know, and I point my hair. No problem. So I sit in this chair. I'm using a prop, okay, for this, and he whips out the straight razor, you know, like a switchblade, and he takes off the old razor and he's putting the new one on, and I'm desperately looking to point to an electric razor on his counter. I don't see one, and I'm like, no, yeah, and he, no problem. And he starts with, puts a little dab of like some cream on my head, that old-fashioned brush you've seen from like the 1930s, it's soft, puts in hot water, lathers up my head. And I'm staring in the mirror, just horrified. And now he lathers me up and I look like I got a huge marshmallow on my head, but it's just foam. And then he comes at me, no problem. And I'm just freaking beside myself in horror. And just, you know, the sunlight's gleaming off the new razor blade, and you feel that metal just on your flesh, and I am just, you know, I just close my eyes, and I'm afraid to move, you know, I don't want to go up, because then I'll be the reason I get cut, right? He's going down the back of my neck, I'm like, oh, you know, did he come in? No. Now, like every week I go to him, sometimes 2 weeks, he just did this the other day. And so, so you got used to it. No, I'm equally terrified every time. It gets worse, okay? So all of a sudden, and occasionally I see it now, like the third time it's going, I was, hey, no problem. Okay. And I see him limp, you know? And I'm like, what'd you do here? And he points to his knee and goes, problem. Now his chair, his old school chair, it go up and down, but it doesn't rotate. So he actually walks around you as he's shaving, okay? And now I find out you got a trick knee. So I'm thinking anytime now he's gonna be shaving, the knee's gonna give out, he's gonna carve me open like a pumpkin. It's my fault, I just have that, I have this fear. But I keep going back to him, I have to. Because he's so nice, you know? I feel like I'm cheating on him if I went to another barber, you know? And like I said, it wasn't because of business, because before I started using this guy, he would just always come out, always pleasurable, just really nice guy. But that's my story on the Albanian people. They're really polite. Show them respect. They're going to throw it 10 times back at you. I don't know if that's just ingrained into them, but really good people. I spoke about it before too. The fathers are very engaged with the children. I think that's critical. I think we lost a little bit of that in the United States, you know. The other thing I want to talk to you about, there's a channel out there that I really like. We made friends with Andrea and her son Jess, and she was doing hiking videos in the U.S. Now, just her and her son moved to Albania, and I just think that's such a unique perspective for y'all to check out. The name of the channel is Traveling Single Mom is the name of her channel. Please check it out, man, because she can give you the perspective, a young single woman and a teenage boy, and they moved to the other side of the planet. And she had to set up her apartment, you know, first do the Airbnb, then do the lease, and just a different perspective. So guys out there, another reason I'm bringing this up, if your wives are a little nervous about traveling or even moving, have them check out this channel. Okay, they're really good. We made friends with them. We go out to dinner sometimes. Really good people. Name's Andrea. The name of the channel is Traveling Single Mom. So check that out. You know, just it amazes me having a teenager, single woman, boom, and you're in the other side of the planet. Interesting perspective. Wanted you guys to check that out. Okay. Remember, I love you guys. Other than that, things have been going really good. I still got to do the physical. I'll probably choose american Hospital LB2 because it's closer. Okay, me and April are happy things are going well. It's just hot, man. The summer's hot, you know. So take care, you guys. Remember, I love you. Take care of each other. All right, bye bye.